Good afternoon, Babadanji.
Good afternoon.
What are you going to talk about today?
Today I'm going to talk about non-dualism, advaita. I'm going to qualify it. Now, the qualification comes in the fact that no one is saying the world is not real. The universe and the spiritual worlds are real. It's just that the reason why the term Maya is used is because it's not the essentiality of God. It's not the essential substance, the ground of being. So in other words, it will pass. Temporarily people will do actions, they'll have to suffer the consequences of those actions, whether they're good or bad, and temporarily they will go to certain places, and then they will be temporarily, and so on in a cycle. So the idea is that the qualification comes from the fact that no one's saying actions don't matter because they're not real. They're real, but they're temporary. And the true reality is the substantial spirit, which is eternal. When the sages are talking about real existence, hence the qualification, because there's been a lot of unwise things said by people who are in Maya, it has to be qualified because morally it's very important, your moral existence, because even though it is not the essential experience, it leads to the essential experience. Morality, goodness, righteousness leads to, in the inner truth, to the divine experience of being one with the essential ground of being, the Spirit of God. That is eternal. That never changes. The Indians call it Satchidananda. The Christians call it the Holy Spirit. The Jews call it the Spirit of God. The Buddhists call it Nirvana, and so on. Many names have been just given. The yogis call it union, yoga. Many names have been given, but the essential experience is the same, no matter who you are or where you are in the world. And that unity is the true reality. Not then, it doesn't say, it's not saying, and it's not the idea that then dualistic existence now no longer exists. Of course it exists. As long as the person's in the body, as long as the person's in the subtle body. When the person is in the Atman as the Atman, floating around as that, or being that, without any bodies, then that's the eternal existence. Till then, the person is always in some sort of existence. Even in paradise, you're in a body existence, you have a body. Paradise, you have a body that's going to last forever. It's made of the elements of paradise, which are eternal elements, but you're in a body, and in that body, that's not you're having the essential existence. Maybe some are, some aren't in paradise, but then you're going to be doing a spiritual practice if you're not having that experience to become one with the essential experience. The essential experience is without a body. The fourth body is spirit itself. So a lot of sages might prefer to have the essential experience without being copulated in a body, even in paradise. So they may choose, and that's what the yogis are called Mahasamadhi. They choose to just exist as the essential experience rather than having any body. Other yogis choose to have a body. They choose to be in a body. Even in paradise they choose to be in a body. So they're having both experiences. Being in the body, whether it's physical or subtle or super subtle, being in a body and having the two experiences, and knowing when you're in the body, the sage knows even in the physical body that he's one with the essential experience at all times, even though he's in the physical body. So he's saying, well, this is the qualification, that this is not the absolute experience. It's a temporary existence. So it's unreal in that sense. It's totally real in the sense that if you're in the body, you're having the experiences of the body and the subtle body and so on. Those experiences are presenting themselves to the mind of the person and the body of the person. It's learning to become one with the essential spirit whilst in retaining and whilst in bodies. That is what means the eternal reality, is that oneness.